Hello friends, there is a recent ruling by the Honorable Supreme Court of India stating that even if you have a registered sale deed, it will not confer the title to you. Yes, my dear friends, there are a lot of guidelines that have been laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. So to start with, the first important thing that the Supreme Court of India says is essential. This is a checklist which I am appraising you today. So to start with, the first is the sale deed. This is very important for the first time buyers, which will contain all the terms of the sale and which you have earlier agreed in the agreement of sale will be converted into a sale deed. This will be registered with the sub registrar office of your respective jurisdiction or your area, and then everything will be documented and videographed, and a legal document will be generated, and even a computer generated document will also be made available soon. So the first important step is the sale deed. The second thing is called the mother deed. In other words, the mother deed is nothing but the link document where the sale deed has originated from, who are the earlier owners. So that will give you the entire history or link from where it has originated. That is called the mother deed, without which no bank will give you the funds. So make it sure that you're also having the complete mother deed or the link document as well. The third thing will become the sale and purchase agreement, which is nothing but which earlier you have entered into an agreement of sale or a purchase agreement with the builder. The next thing comes the building approval plan. This is very, very important because nowadays there are two judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court pertaining to the bulldozer demolitions as well as illegal construction demolitions. So those judgments also the Honorable Supreme Court of India has laid down the rule of law. Wherever there are any illegal constructions going on, the municipal authorities can put them on notice and they can demolish. So there is no question of going back on illegal construction. So make sure that the whichever the property you are buying, it definitely have got the appropriate building plan, and there are no major deviations or illegal floors. If at all such kind of things come up to your notice, then better you consult a lawyer, and my suggestion is to better drop such kind of properties. Never go ahead. Even if you approach a bank, they will not give you. Nowadays it's become very strict in few cities like Mumbai and Hyderabad, the Bangalore, where the municipal corporations are very, very strict. The teeth is they have a very strong teeth, so anybody can get bitten by them. So one has to be very careful with that. After the building plan comes the layout, which will have the layout approval, and the possession letter also is very important, which has to be provided to you. So that is very, very important to show your possession. Otherwise tomorrow someone else will come and sit in your place and you cannot evict him unless, and it will legally it will take 20 or 30 or 40 years as well. Then the completion certificate, which is otherwise known as the occupancy certificate. This is also very important in few cities, and if the owner himself is staying, that might not be that important, but still if it's better to have this. If you do not have the occupancy certificate, you will not get an electricity connection, water connection, and so and so. And the next thing comes khata certificate. This is a revenue document. Whatever records, whatever the property, your flat or villa or home or whatever it is, your house, will be also entered into the revenue records, which will be very, very important to obtain this khata certificate as well for a long run. And then comes the allotment letter, which your builder has provided to you. Just like the possession letter, he will give you an allotment letter. In most of the builders have this kind of arrangement where they will give you an allotment letter as soon as you pay them, start paying them some amounts or token amount, and then you have made some advance payments, then they will give you the allotment letter. That is also equally important in the eye of law. Then comes encumbrance certificate. That shows that you do not have any encumbrance with some financial institutions or banks or some kind of liability with anybody. There are no pending legal or financial disputes or liabilities on your behalf. So this is what the encumbrance certificate shows. Most of the times, like if there are no transactions, it will show as nil encumbrance certificate. It will be nil certificate. There's nothing to worry. That means no transactions have taken place in that particular property. If at all there is any new owner who you have never imagined as cropped up in your encumbrance certificate, then you're in trouble. So it's suggestible that even if your properties are neat and clean, your title is yours and everything is in your custody, but still it's recommended for you to check, excuse me my dear friends, it's recommended for you to check the encumbrance position every 3 to 6 months. Let you spend 300 or 600 or 1000 bucks, no matter, because I am suggesting you, because lot of criminals are registering the properties without the knowledge of their owners. Okay, so encumbrance certificate is also a top priority in your checklist. And then comes no objection certificate from the authorities, NOC. This is also very important to get water and electricity connections. And the next thing is the identity and address proof of the seller. It's very important. Anybody can impersonate and sell the property to you and can put you into trouble, which will cause a lot of havoc in your life, because nowadays the properties are not in lakhs, they are in crores. So if you are spending so much of money, then you need to have the complete foolproof system where you have already got everything authenticated. So ensure that the real person, the seller's Aadhaar card and the voter ID card, passport, everything is authenticated. You insist on all these identities, social security cards, these are all. So ensure that they are all genuine and he is staying in that particular address. That is also very important. Tomorrow if you send some notice, he should be there to receive that. Otherwise, if he has absconded, then you will be in trouble. Then the last, another one is the important point the Supreme Court has laid down is the RERA Act, that is Real Estate Regulatory Authority Act. Now every state in the country has got RERA office. So ensure that your builder is registered with the RERA. So if such is the case, then there is no problem, and you'll have all the bona fides of the builder which are registered with the RERA authority and RERA office, which you can verify, and your project might be at least secure to certain extent. And last but not the least, friends, my humble suggestion and advice to all my dear friends and viewers is, never buy any property without consulting an advocate and without giving a paper ad. Because if you are buying any property, it can be above 1 crore, nothing less than that. Even a small flat is costing almost a crore of rupees anywhere. Let us even assume if it is few lakhs, 40 or 50 lakhs also, you will be in trouble, because the builder can sell it to so many people. There are a lot of vested interests who might have already purchased it before you. So there might be a lot of any other legal tangles involved in it. You will be saved from all this litigation just by spending few thousands of rupees to your advocate as well as the paper ad. If anything problem crops up, you can immediately drop the idea and go ahead with your fresh plans. So that's all, my dear friends. Happy buying. Thank you, my dear friends.